Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the market. It is January 4th, 2022, Tuesday. We're going to go over GameStop, some technical analysis, options, why I have zero buying power in my account. Did I buy something? Yikes. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. Have a Twitter, you can follow us on at HappyMoneyYT, as well as a Discord server. Link is in the description for that. GameStop tweeted that they're going to CES, or someone that works for GameStop is going there. I don't know if that's unusual for them or not. It seems, I don't know. Other history. Bullish no matter what, right? We've got about 45 minutes to close. GameStop came down today a little bit, 4.5%. Still trading in this range, this consolidation range. I think this trough before we rally. On the shorter time frame, like an hour, looks like it might come down even a little bit more, maybe tomorrow before we see another up day. Pretty tight, not super tight, but pretty predictable range so far. If it stays kind of above this 140 and below the 160, it's not a whole lot to look at. You could sell I guess inverse or iron condors, or there's plays to make on the options as far as profiting off this. And I've done some. I did it on SPY last week. We did that iron fly. Actually, I never told you guys. I actually closed it. Made a little bit on it. It's kind of a weird play the way it works. I guess it would be an inverse iron fly. No, it'd be an iron fly, I think. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think tomorrow, this does look like a bear flag to me. We've got red under the 9, bearish MACD on the hourly. If we didn't have support right here and on a longer time frame, it didn't look like we're just in this range, I would say that shorter time frame, we're going to come down a lot. Like on that shorter time frame, if that was like back here on the daily, say that it was this day, I'd be like, all right, it's going to keep coming down. But the fact that we're in this range, it might not come down more, but it might come down a little bit more tomorrow before it starts to rally. So just kind of floating around this range. Probably not much of a move until next week, I'd say. But yeah, we're still bullish on the MACD. We're just trading right at that 9 moving average, so no clear direction so far as going up. If it does come down a little bit more, yeah, I expect kind of MACD to come down and kind of get close to that signal line. And probably make like a 135 support, probably hit something like that. Similar to how it's done back here, just that little bit higher low that it made before rally. Same with here. So we'll see. I don't have any buying power on my E-Trade account right now. We're gonna go over that. SPY I think is gonna probably, I don't know, maybe just keep kind of consolidating. It's kind of bearish though on the shorter term. Got red under the 9, has made this after this late in the day rally, but that's just up to VWAP. So I feel like it's probably going to come down some, maybe gap a little bit down after hours, because of this red under the 9, this bearish MACD still, as well as this triple play divergence here. Got high RSI here, lower RSI, lower. So the peaks on RSIs are coming down, while the peaks on the price action candles are raising in that time frame. So that was a high, that was higher, and this was higher. We're getting lower. So yeah, that's why I think it'll probably come down. If you zoom out, it's kind of hard to see that. I think it could be a bull flag, and could be, but I think on the shorter term, down a bit more on the SPY. Today was a little bit volatile, actually. Volume's starting to come back into the market, it seems like. This was a pretty big move. Market's kind of widening out. Tech was selling off pretty good. I think Tesla's down like 5%. Value is up. Ford's up 11% right now. So kind of a rotation probably into value, as well as just kind of a broadening, widening out of the market a bit. So we'll see. If value starts to come down too, then SPY will definitely come down pretty heavy, but for now it looks like probably just a mellow move to the downside before maybe another rally up. And GameStop, yeah, like I said, I'm ready for it any day. We're at however many days that is now. Yeah, you can see kind of 4 weeks now. We've been kind of found a floor, so I dipped it way down here, found a nice floor around there, and we've been there for about 4 weeks. So back here it was about 4 weeks there. This was only 3 weeks, I'd say. And this was the long one, like 6 weeks of kind of consolidating at a trough. So yeah, kind of waiting on that. I remember I bought into Aptera, that EV company. There was like a Class A little spike above VWAP. That's nice. It was Class A shares or something, basically pre-public. Yeah, and I put it on a credit card, which was awesome. So I basically got 1.5% discount on the shares. Anyways, I forgot about that, and that hit my account. And so yeah, basically my bank account got margin called, and I needed to deposit some money. So I pulled out my cash, my buying power out of here, and that should be good for now. But yeah, so don't have anything to average down on GameStop. I might tomorrow, depending on how SPY goes. This short zebra, kind of crazy. Yeah, we'll see. That one might be profitable tomorrow. Doesn't have to come down a whole lot. Yeah, and I could close some stuff too. If I average, I'll probably average into, I want just kind of a put credit spread for the next probably 2 to 3 weeks. Probably a 21 dated put credit spread, maybe even 28. I know I have at least one in here. Here's that nice call debit spread. I could average into that, but something like this, yeah, 150, 155. Probably average into one of these. This is for 17 days, so yeah. If it comes down to more tomorrow, maybe I'll do that. Hellbiz is up a little bit today. The Rocket rallied, I think got a price target increase or something. Birds, of course, kind of inversing SPY a bit. I can't buy to close discovered calls because no buying power. I did close my I had to close it too early. I kind of just did it this morning. I closed my short SPY squeezing. There it goes. Closed my short calls on the Theta accounts this morning. GME's IV right now is pretty low, and it would only be a few $100s in basically covered calls that I would get if it stays below my price. And so I was like, I'm just gonna close them for this week, even though probably nothing will happen this week, probably not till next week or the week after, but I can wait a couple weeks, unless if everything shifts. If we get bearish MACD and it looks like we're gonna break new lows, then yeah, I'll open them back up. But for now, I think I've squeezed this enough. I don't yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. It seems silly because I was like, okay, those are Theta accounts, I'm just gonna do them. But when it's pretty obvious that, to me, that it seems like we're gonna rally and we found the support, and the IV has come down so much, I'm still trying to keep it very methodical and consistent, but I'm not trading it really. I wanted to close it just because if, 1 day or 2 days, just one day, if we just rip up to even 165, maybe I'll open it that day. But the amount of premium difference will be vast if we have a rip up to 180 or even 200 in just a few days, either this week or next week or the week after. I could sell those same calls, way out the money for thousands. So worth it for me to just slow down on those on the Theta accounts. Yeah, so that's kind of my plan with that. And I closed them out a little early this morning. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, so I should have waited because they would have been, I probably would have been up like 60-70% on them today, but I closed them out up here. Oh well, looks like we're kind of trying to rally. Let's see, volume today, pretty low, half an hour left, quite low. What did we do? Nothing. Great day. Well, that's what happens when you don't have any buying power. Unless you're just closing. That's good. I'm not over trading. That's what needs to happen. That is very good. I shared some stuff on here that was interesting. This this letter that RC wrote was circulating around. User Nichols. This is what he wrote to GameStop when he was almost a 10% shareholder. he's a savage. I'm excited to see RC the Savage back. That's what I put here. I'm excited for RC the Savage to return. He probably didn't realize the scale of the magnitude of the challenge he had when taking over GME. I don't think he did. I'm sure he knew about the big short position, as he mentions in this letter, but just how deep it goes and just basically financial corruption. And that he and his company are the possible catalyst. I don't think he saw any of that coming about. But anyways, this is a really interesting letter. He's basically giving the plan for GameStop, a very broad overview of it, to GameStop, saying quit screwing around. I own 10%. Give value back to me as a shareholder. And he's a savage in this. It's sick. So yes, interesting read. I won't actually read it, but you guys can jump on here and read it if you'd like. Also, I guess with kind of the TA I'm looking at, it does coincide with the ETF FTDs coming up, which would line up pretty heavily with, I think, like the last week. Yeah, the last week in January, and even the last 2 weeks in January and into February, I think. But we could start seeing action, I think, even this week, maybe by the end of this week or next week. So there's a lot of FTDs coming from the ETFs. Here's Pickles future cycles date, even more. So it's like compounding, basically, FTDs that are hitting ETFs, futures. Those are all coming to a head. So we'll see. Exciting stuff. I don't have anything to average down with. If I really get crazy, I guess I could use this account. It wouldn't be that crazy, but that would be the one I'd use. On our Webull, yeah, we closed out of that. So now we should have the shares in there. Good, bullish. Whoop. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Discord. Peace out.